Welcome back guys to the Max Out Show. So in this video I want to share with you a very simple and yet practical and effective tool that will help you to take care of your happiness and your emotional state and boost them and supercharge them every single moment of the day. It's a tool that I've used over the last 2 years of my life to really radically change my energy, my happiness, and the emotions I feel on a daily basis. It's what I teach to all of my one-on-one clients when we work together on helping them become more effective as human beings. And so I want to share this tool with you because it's really fundamentally changed my life. And it consists of 4 parts. It's called CARE: clarity, awareness, release, and energize. So I'm going to walk you through 4 steps and share with you exactly how you can use each one of these steps in order to transform negative and painful emotions into more positive ones, into energy, into motivation and inspiration, so you can take care and charge of your emotions and of your happiness and of your life. So the first part here is clarity. And clarity is really about just getting intentional about how you want to feel and how you want to live every single day. When I ask most of the people, most of my one-on-one clients, how do you want to feel? What they tell me is all of the stuff they don't want to feel. All of the emotions they don't want to experience anymore. I don't want to feel sad anymore. I don't want to feel depressed anymore. I don't want to feel anxious anymore. But they don't actually know what they're after. They are not aware of the feeling that they're trying to create. They don't know if they want to feel excited or happy or joyful or content or playful, loving, kind, present, whatever it is. And so the only way that you're going to create feeling of true happiness and fulfillment in your life is if you first define what that actually means to you. What does it mean for you to live an incredibly happy and fulfilled life? What are the emotions, the top 3 emotions that you want to feel on a daily basis? That is the first step, really clarifying, how do I actually want to feel? On my picture perfect day, what are the emotions that I want to create? What are the thoughts and experiences that I do want to have? Not just the things that I don't want to have. So that's the first step, is clarity around how you want to feel every single day of your life. And then comes probably the most important step, step 2, awareness. Once you know how you want to feel, you need to bring awareness to that every single day. It's not enough to just decide once, this is how I want to feel, and then, just write it down on paper and forget about it. That's not enough. You need reminders. You need certain triggers in your life that keep reminding you, that keep telling you, hey, this is how I want to feel, right? So for me, for example, my 3 words are present, excited, powerful. Those 3 words define how I want to feel every single day of my life. Present, just totally aware and in the moment, excited about life, excited about my goals, my dreams, my aspirations, and powerful in the sense that I'm confident, I'm articulate, I'm ready to take on the world and my goals. And so once I know, and once you know how we want to feel, then we need to check in with ourselves. And in the beginning, what I did was literally every single hour of my day, I had an alarm go off on my phone that said present, excited, powerful. And every single hour, I would check in with myself. I'd say, well, I want to feel here. I want to feel on top of the world. So how am I feeling right now? And if I realize I'm feeling right now like really down here, I'm really feeling like a 2 or 3 or maybe even a 6 or a 7 out of 10, then I realized I had to change something. I had to level up my emotional state and my energy and my excitement. And so those are the next 2 steps that we're going to talk about. But really this awareness piece here is key because most people never check in with themselves. They never take even 10 seconds throughout their day. At a random Monday morning at 9 a.m., they don't check in with themselves to see how they feel. And one of the things that research in psychology has shown is that more that we develop emotional granularity, the more we learn to vocabularize and talk about and get aware of our emotions and how we're actually feeling, the more we learn to take charge of them and transform them into more positive ones. And so really learning to say to yourself, this is exactly how I want to feel, to really define the emotional state that you're currently in and the emotional state that you want to be in, and then constantly checking in with yourself is going to allow you to really raise that level of emotional granularity and emotional control in your life. Now the next step of the CARE process is the R, which stands for release. So once you realize, I want to feel up here, but I'm kind of feeling down here, I'm kind of feeling anxious or sad or frustrated, what we first need to do is before we create more positive emotions, we first need to get rid of the negative, right? It's like you're trying to pour water, pure, beautiful water into a cup, but the cup is full of crap. It's full of old and nasty and disgusting water. What we need to do first is we need to empty the cup in order to open it for positive new influences. And so the releasing aspect is really getting rid of the negative emotions that are currently holding you back, whether it's fear, whether it's anxiety, whether it's depression, sadness, whatever it is. And so I've talked a lot on this show about different ways that you can go about that. Whether that is cold showers, whether that is meditation, whether it's deep breathing, whether it's exercise. There's so many ways that you can do this. What really matters is finding something that works for you. You know, it can be as simple as putting a smile on your face sometimes, jumping up and down with a little bit of excitement. Those things, especially these really physical aspects, these physical movements, can get you out of negative emotional states very, very quickly. Can just snap you out of it. Just go on the ground, do 10 push-ups, or whatever it is to really interrupt the negative pattern that's currently holding you. And once you've done that, the thing is the brain can't exist in a vacuum. Meaning once you release the negative, you need to immediately create something positive to replace it with. Because the brain just can't live in nothing. It can't live in a vacuum. And so if you don't replace the negative with something positive right afterwards, what's going to happen is it will go back to the negative. And so once we release the negative through any of the techniques that I just mentioned, what you want to do is you create something positive. You can do that by, again, using your body language, working out, putting a smile on your face, standing up straight and confident. You can use it through your focus. You can use it by thinking about something that excites you, thinking about things that you're grateful for, thinking about the goals and the dreams and the vision of your life. You can do it by, just enjoying the present moment and what you're currently doing. You can do it by asking yourself more empowering questions. Like, what is good about this situation? How can I use this to my advantage? How can I grow today? How can I evolve today? Whom can I serve today? And once you switch your focus to those positive questions and those positive ideas and your dreams and your goals, what's going to happen is you're going to become energized. And that is the fourth step. Energization. You're going to become energized by thinking about all the good stuff in your life, by thinking about your dreams and your vision and who you want to be and stepping into that. And one of the key principles here is that if you want to feel happy, you got to act happy. You got to think happy thoughts. You got to experience those happy emotions. And the more you start practicing that, the more it's going to become part of your nature. And the more it's going to become a ritual, a habit in your life. And it's going to become easier for you to access those neural pathways in your brain that say, I'm a happy person. I'm excited. I'm grateful for my life. The more you start practicing these things, it's just like your muscle. It grows and expands and it becomes easier for you to do it all over and over again. And so guys, this framework here, CARE, first of all, seeking clarity around who you want to be and how you want to show up and the emotions you want to feel. Then becoming more aware on a daily basis, checking in with yourself constantly, seeing if I want to feel up here, but I'm kind of feeling down here, or where am I feeling right now, right? And if you're feeling this low, then releasing the negative and energizing through something positive, energizing through focusing on your dreams, your goals, what you're grateful for, and what you're excited about in your life. And the more you go through that process over and over and over again, over time it's going to become a habit. Over time it's going to become a natural part of you. And that's exactly when the fun starts, because then you can truly live a happy life every single day of your life. You can take control of your emotional state, so you're not dependent anymore on the outside world. You're not dependent on substances. You're not dependent on circumstances. You're not dependent on other people, but you can create your happiness from within every single moment of your life. And so guys, that's really my hope for you. I hope you enjoyed this video and see you soon.